Today we're talking about silence. This guy. Silence. Gosh. Small introduction to him. He is a chapter 1 entity. He's one of the... No, he's like literally the only sub-boss in chapter 1, but he is getting an update soon, and I will slowly release more of it. But today we're gonna, I'm gonna show you guys what he did look like and what he's going to look like. Starting off, I'm just gonna draw him real quick, sort of, because, I'm probably only gonna draw the face. Note that this drawing is going to be absolutely horrible because I have no real motivation right now to actually draw him. Like the whole body, because he's like 11 feet tall. 11 feet, I don't know. This is just his face. You can barely see that. Oh my gosh. Sort of. That sort of works. Yeah, that works. Yeah. That's just the face. That's the head. The scars are right here. That's the mouth. He's very he has like a few like fluff spots on him. I'm gonna get rid of that actually. But he looks like a stickman type of thing, but he has a stretched stop sign head because he's a loser. This is going to change potentially, but he's going to stay blind and mute, although he has a mouth to kill, obviously. But what I'm going for is, I looked on my planner sheet, I did some little changes with everything. This guy is going, he's normally like a mid-tone of gray, in the middle, but he's going to be a darker color, and there's going to be possibly some maroon vines around him with spikes, or not spikes, thorns. He's going to have a more because right now he has feet kind of like that, and I don't like that. It's stupid. But he's gonna have feet more like this, if you're a Doors fan, it's more like Figure, what he has. He's gonna have more of that type of shape, not only with his feet, but also the rest of his body. These are gonna be actually covered by sorts of vines and all that, kinda like that. It's probably gonna be a little more detailed than that. Well, it is going to be. But if you did see how the new versions of Spotopia and the Exterminator, you know that, well, at first, Spotopia started off with 3 different eyes around her. And kind of like that, but now she has only 1 eye on the top and bottom, and she has this little part right here, and she also got a few things like shoulder pads added, if I can draw them, those kind of like the neck, and then I don't know. That's not what we're doing right now. It's not. What we are doing... Oh my gosh, that is really shaky. I don't know why. Excuse that for a second. What we are doing is focusing on silence, because he has a very bland design. So his I'm gonna try to draw what he's gonna do. Placeholder. Yeah. Oh gosh, you can barely see that. I'm sorry. That's just gonna be the placeholder. His body kind of does one of these. Like, looks very skinny. Yeah, you can see he doesn't even look that good. He has like little fuzz spots and who knows what. We don't want that. We want something like this for the feet. Like that. And he's gonna have like a few vines around him that are gonna be like, have thorns, and it's gonna be like maroon. And then he's gonna have all sorts of like flowers mainly around like here. But they're gonna be roses, that's the thing. Here he's gonna have the vines, then there's gonna be roses and all that. Except they're going to be dark blue roses and some light blue ones, and it will kind of be like a gradient. But for the ones that are light blue, it's going to be where they're going to be like sensory sort of types of, what's it called? I should probably like sensory flowers. So these little sensory flowers, if a little guy, a little stupid little person goes near him, he will then, like, these flowers will start to, like, the roses will start to bloom even more, and there will be like a smaller rose on the inside, and it will open up to be, like, it will show a yellow core on the inside. And this basically, the yellow part basically tells Silence here, that guy, how far this stupid person is away from him. He can't see how far away, so he, like, it'll just tell him, oh, they're this far away. He'll just go over there, and if the player runs, then he'll continue walking in that direction. Although, if you do try to, like, go around him, he will sense that because of the flowers as well, and he will go interfere with that. So there's really just stay in the flowers, because that's how you stealthily move around him. There's going to be a few changes in his body, like the hands. I'm pretty sure I had them like this at some point, like the little hands right here, like that. And then at some point I had them like little things like this. At some point they had something like this, and I did not like it, so I changed it to that. I don't know which one I'm gonna keep, but I am gonna try to incorporate more. Is that the right word? I don't know. He's gonna have more plant-based parts of him. Like, the torso may be a little more like a tree trunk sort of thing, if that's the right word. Like, I don't know. And he will have parts of him that look more humanoid, because that guy used to be a little guy. A little stupid. A child, yeah. He got taken by some taller guys, aka the stupid researchers. Yeah. But he's going to get a more detailed past, like how he became like this. And I will change his face a little, because I'm tired of the whole like expressionless, like, well, he can't change his expression because at the, like, when I, like, the first thing that I thought of when I came up with Silence was he had like a forced smile type thing. But of course he can like smile and is a little more wide when he actually does smile. But I'm gonna change this. It's probably going to be like I don't think that the face shape will possibly change, but I'm thinking like something more relaxed. Maybe do like a few flowers on the sides. That looks a lot like Figure. I don't know why. He will have a few scars, and he'll be able to like move his face around a little more freely. Kind of like that. But the flowers do have their little rose thingies. They're literally just roses. And there's not going to be any other types of flowers on them, but there are going to be those roses. Because blue roses are actually very common in the series, because the main character, Gina, she has, well, it's sort of like she loves white roses, but she can turn them into blue roses with her poison that she has. And I'll talk about that. I don't know when, but it kind of looks like that after getting experimented on by these bad guys, which I absolutely hate, because actually they die somewhere in the series because of a war between Gina and them. And I'm pretty sure I've shown Isaac, but I don't think so. I did update him a little bit, but not a lot. I will show him soon though. He's basically like a failed experiment as well, except he was a researcher and someone wrongfully experimented on him, which ended up in him gaining like 18 or so eyes, huge tail, not like Sebastian from Pressure, but like I'll pull it out. I'll pull it up eventually. You'll be able to see what he looks like, and you guys can like comment on videos. That's why I stay quiet. I stay quiet in my videos so that you guys can talk and engage with me and see like give me suggestions, because this game is not going to be finished for quite a while. Anywho, I need to stop rambling now because I have things to do, which consists of this guy. Have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is. If you're upset, then I hope I made you feel a little better. I don't really have any much more to say. Bye-bye.